how to make an extra $1,000. My name's Justin. Let's get right into this. Number 1, selling your unwanted, unused items. Think about it. Many of us have many unwanted, unused items just lying around, wasting space when we could use that space for other things. I mean, think about it. I mean, so many of us have our garages just filled to the brim, or that spare bedroom that we could use for other resources and other things. Maybe open that up into an office or what have you. But no, we just got it piled up with things. I mean, especially us Americans. I'm from America. I'm from the United States. And many of us in America just have so many extra things. I mean, think about it. Many of us probably have so many things. We probably have hundreds, if not thousands, of items worth that other people would love to have that we're not even using anymore, and we're not even having other of our friends or anything, our family or anything like that using. It's just collecting dust. So my advice would be to take those unused, unwanted items, post those on the Facebook Marketplace, Google search and things, and find out what they're worth. Just collect a little data on some of the things that might be worth. Take some quality photos. I mean, many of us got iPhones and Android phones like that, like the Galaxy and all that, and they have, you know, really decent cameras these days. Really, you don't even need a professional camera. You can just click and snap a great photo and post this up on eBay or what have you, or whatever your favorite places to do, or just try them on all of them and whichever one sells first. And coming in at number 2. Number 2, much like selling your unwanted, unused items, is reselling. Now, reselling might get a bad rap, but that's all right. We're here to make money, guys. Reselling is a great way to make you extra cash. Much like the first one, reselling is just like it, except you actually have to go out there and find these items, whether it's going to garage sales. I mean, spring's here and summer's on its way, so garage sales should be in full swing. And it's a great way to get some cheap items that people are trying to get rid of. And you could repost those things on eBay and things like that, or Facebook Marketplace. And a great way, I mean, all of us got phones and things like that with like the internet on it, or you know, so you can just search and find out what these items are worth. And a great way to actually find out what some of these items are worth, you want to go to eBay, and then you want to go to recent and sold items. You don't want to look at what are things listed for and things like that. You want to look at the actually completed sales to actually get a good quota for what these things are going for. And a great thing to find at garage sales or other things like that would be coffee mugs. I actually got this from Gary Vee in his trash talk videos, which are excellent if you haven't checked them out yet. But anyways, he basically goes around the garage selling and stuff like that and getting things. But as far as coffee mugs, I mean, he gets coffee mugs for like 50 cents, and you can too. I mean, tons of people have mini coffee mugs and they're selling them in garage sales and things like that. You can get it from 50 cents, and you know, you can resell those on eBay and things like that. And some of them are going for like $5, you know, the ones that are selling for 50 cents. And then for like bigger and more collectible coffee mugs, or more desirable coffee mugs with different designs and things like that, and better designs, you know, they might be a little more expensive. Maybe pay $1 or $2 for them, but you can sell them for like 10, 15 bucks, you know. So I mean, if you get a coffee mug for 50 cents and then sell for $3 or $5, that's a 900% upsell right there, you know. I mean, you get a couple of those, going, you get a lot of those going, you know, you make an extra $1,000 easily. So number 2, you know, reselling. And number 3 way to help you generate some extra cash is consultant. Yes, consultant. I know some of you might be thinking, I mean, I'm not a professional, Justin. I don't know what I'm doing in this or that. I don't know anything about reselling or e-commerce or anything like that, or accounting, or taking pictures or anything like that. But I mean, you can literally do anything. And the great thing about it, you don't even have to be a professional at it. You don't have to have a degree in these things. You just basically have to be 20-30% better than the person that wants to learn, the person that's first starting off. So if you've started off, or you've been doing it for like a year or so, maybe you're not professional at it, but you know, you're 20, 30, 40, 50% better than the next guy. So that guy wants to learn from you. That guy wants to see what you're doing, how you generate a sale, how you got your first sale in e-commerce and things like that. A lot of people will pay $50 an hour up to like $100, $120 an hour, depending on how well and knowledgeable you are in a certain topic. So they're willing to pay for that. So if you do a couple of those a week, I mean, there you go. You're generating some good cash, guys. So don't underestimate consulting, guys. I mean, get out there and try it. If you got a little bit of a knowledge in a certain area or thing that you really know, I mean, I would highly say go for it, guys. And number 4, guys. Number 4 is side hustle. Starting a side hustle. Starting a side hustle is probably one of the best ways to generate you some extra cash. It might also be one of the most time consuming and things like that, and you might put in a lot of time up front, but once you really start getting it going, if it's actually a business or a thing that can really generate some cash, you can really start to get that snowball effect and really start generating cash and getting leads and things like that, and start getting constant customers coming in and out. So starting a side hustle is a great one right there. Facebook marketing would be a great side hustle to start. I mean, a lot of these businesses and things, they don't have a good presence on social media. So if you're younger folk and stuff like that, I mean, a lot of these people that own their businesses and things like that, I mean, as I say, but I mean, they're getting older, you know, they're like 56 years old, they don't really know. They're like, Facebook, what is this, Facebook marketing? I mean, how can I sell and generate leads and things like that on Facebook marketing? But I mean, a lot of you younger folk like myself, I mean, we're more knowledgeable in the Facebook and things like that. So I mean, if you know how to generate good videos and things like that and really get eyeballs, which is the main thing to really get some people into these people's businesses, if you can generate them some extra cash, like, hey, look, I've been doing this or this, I know how to do that to generate you some extra leads, I mean, they're more than willing to give you 10, 20, 30% of the commission, or however you want to set up your financing for this to get paid. I mean, of course, I mean, if you can generate extra people to come into their store or their business, or say you got this dentist and this dentist person wants to get some extra people in there, I mean, just think how much just a cleaning costs, let alone if you get a cavity or need a crown. I mean, that's a lot of money. So if you can generate these leads and get them into this dentist office, they're more than willing to pay you guys. So Facebook marketing is definitely a great side hustle. And then another great side hustle would be like, say you got a good cookie recipe, or, you know, let's say you got a good taco recipe. You got a really good taco seasoning. You could package that and take good pictures of that and package it well and stuff, and just advertise that on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, or however you guys want to advertise it to get your name and brand out there. And you could be selling those and shipping those off and things like that and generating some extra money. I mean, just think about how many people would love to have some good taco seasoning. I mean, they would pay some good money for that, you know, as far as taco seasoning goes. So you could just mix up all the different seasonings and things like that into one little thing, and so it's easy. They can just tear it open and put it into their hamburger meat and things like that when they want to eat some tacos, you know, on Taco Tuesday or whenever, you know. So yeah, if you got a great taco seasoning or whatever have you, you know, for a side business, it would be a great way to generate you some extra cash. And as far as like food and things like that go, as far as a side business for that, just make sure you know your different state and local and your city laws and things like that, because many of them, they don't allow you to use your home kitchen or things like that because of certain contamination and issues like that can happen. So you might have to actually rent out a professional kitchen or things like that, but you can find those online and look at some prices on that and things that might be worth your while to help you generate this extra cash flow, guys. And number 5 might come to a surprise to you guys, but education, especially self-education. Self-education is key if you want to help generate some extra money. You got to have that knowledge, guys. If you don't have knowledge in something or a certain area, let's say that you want to do the whole eBay selling or e-commerce, you really got to have the knowledge and things like that to actually generate things that are going to sell and things like that on Amazon fulfillment and eBay and Facebook Marketplace. You got to actually have the know-how and things like that. So you want to constantly be acknowledging, getting knowledge, and whether it be YouTube videos, like some free education, or some self-education video books and things like that at your local library that you can pick up for free, or even if you want to, you know, spend a little bit of money. I mean, guys, it's your self-education. So so many people want to spend, 15 up to 30, even 6 figures sometimes in debt just to go to college for a degree that's not guaranteeing them jobs, guys. Come on. So spend a couple hundred, even $1,000 on some educational videos or courses or some books, every year to educate your mind and educate your mind and things like that, guys, so you can help generate some extra cash and get some knowledge in these areas in business, is that you can really start generating some extra cash, guys. Anyways, like I said, my name's Justin. Thank you so much for watching. This is one of my first videos. Hopefully it didn't go too bad, but many to come, hopefully. Leave a comment down below what kind of videos you guys want me to do next, what you guys want to learn about and things like that, and I'll try and get to those. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you did happen to like this video and got some knowledge or useful information out of it, I would appreciate it if you'd smash that like button. And also, just thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, guys, thank you so much, and until next time, wishing you guys a financially beautiful day.